It is time for the Lion's Share, brought to you by BetMGM. And as we have been doing, we get you to Tater time here on a Tater Tuesday, Scotty. As we're looking for, that's right, little Tater Tuesday for us, little bounce back night. Although, listen, me and you were back and forth with that Ranger-Angel game. You like Seager. Seager did go yard for the Rangers last night. In fact, second batter of the game, Seager went yard. So that was a nice job by you. Let's get to tonight. Full slate and lots of good taters. We're going to start in Philadelphia. Phillies and the Dodgers get together. Now, I kind of like some things on both sides here, Scotty. We'll highlight Schwarber because he's coming back tonight off the IL, plus 210 for him. You've got Miller going for the Dodgers who can give up some taters. Schwarber right out of the gate. I have more confidence in him than Harper tonight to go yard. But I'll tell you this as well about that game. Freddie Freeman in his career, 2 homers off of Zack Wheeler. Teoscar Hernandez, 2 homers off of Zack Wheeler. Even Rojas has 2 homers off him. So there's some guys on the Dodgers who have hit Wheeler in the past, Scotty, as good as he's been.
Yeah, look, I'm on Freddie Freeman here tonight, and I like your Schwarber, and I also like what Trey Turner's been doing lately. He's been hitting home runs like every day, so I'd be willing to go there as well with Philly. But, I think Teoscar Hernandez has been incredible for the Dodgers, and I wouldn't be surprised at all he knocks one out either. So I'm on all of those. I like Freeman, Hernandez. I like Trey Turner, and I'm with you on Schwarber.
Next, we'll go out west. Little late-night game at Oracle in San Francisco. Giants tonight have the Blue Jays in town. And Kikuchi on the hill. We like when Kikuchi gives up home runs. And Jorge Soler, who hit for us last week on the Lion's Share, we're going to go back to him tonight, Scotty. Why? 3 for 8 with 2 homers in his career off of Kikuchi. Let's get a little late-night thunder from Soler in the Bay Area.
Yeah, listen, I'm the last guy that's going to argue with you about Soler. The other day, he said, this guy hits home runs when he plays in Atlanta, and boom, there he was knocking one out. So whatever you say, Soler, let's go.
I was very upset last night. I know we haven't gotten to the rest of the baseball from last night yet. I was very upset that the Detroit-Cleveland game was 1-0 last night. I mean, we were looking for runs in that game. We were hoping that we would get some taters. I'm going back there tonight for 2 reasons. Number one, Josh Naylor. He is a Tater Tuesday legend. He's been very good to me on Tuesdays for whatever reason, and he's got some good history against Kenta Maeda in his career. Maeda's given up a ton of homers, too, 13 in 63 innings this year. Naylor has a homer off him, and you're giving me plus 475 for the big fella tonight? Let's eat, baby.
Yeah, if he's produced for you on Tuesdays, I'm all for it. And look at that price. And Maeda, I'm not that worried about it. I won't be surprised if our guy last night, Ramirez, hits one tonight. He didn't hit one last night, but I'll be surprised if he doesn't hit one tonight, or Naylor for that matter.
Next, we will go to Fenway Park. Oakland in town against the Red Sox, Scotty. In fact, our highest total on the board tonight. There's a fat 10.5 hanging out there for the A's and the Red Sox. What does that mean? Hopefully we get some long balls. Now, there's some chalky options in this game, obviously, with Rafael Devers, Tyler O'Neill, etc. I'm going a little further down the board. J.J. Bleday.
What?
Ooh, let me tell you a little something about J.J., Scotty. Off of Bello in his career. 2 for 4. Both hits, home runs. So we're going to go with JJ tonight at plus 5 bills to send one over the monster at Fenway.
JJ Bleday with a pair of long balls. And now we're going to go with him at, look at that nickel. Look at that big fat 5-piece. Let's go. I'm all for it.
We got a couple big numbers here to finish things out. So if we could just get one of these big ones at the back of the line, we're going to be just fine tonight. Next, we'll go to the Trop. Yankees are in town. We said you yesterday, for some reason, Yankees always have all kinds of problems when it comes against the Rays. How about Carlos Rodon this year, Scotty? You know what kind of problems he's had? He's allowed 18 homers in 99 innings, and most of them have been in the last month and a half. He has been awful. We get ourselves a nice, big, fat, right-handed hitter who's going to the All-Star game in Isaac Paredes at 6-1 tonight. He's been good to me on Tuesdays as well. I will tell you, Scotty, there's other guys here Arozarena 2 for 5 with a homer off Rodon. Rosario has homered off him. Diaz has homered off him as well. So Yandy Diaz also is an option, but I'm going to go with Paredes with that nice price at plus 600.
Yeah, and, who'd you say the other one was? Pharrell Arena. I'll bet on him to hit one. I bet he jacks one tonight against the Yankees. He's always sticking a knife in their chest.
Pharrell Arena, absolutely. He's always sticking a knife in the Yankees' chest. And this is my favorite game tonight when it comes to taters. The Cubs and the Orioles at Camden Yards. We have some gas can central here. Jameson shots at Tyone and the Dean Kramer, who's given up 10 homers in 55 innings this year, by the way. We are going to highlight Cedric Mullins. Why are we going to highlight Cedric Mullins, Scotty? 5 for 12 with 2 homers off of Jameson shots at Tyone, and it's plus 700. So we'll take our shot with Mullins.
Oh,
but
my
I will
God.
tell you, I am also going to play Gunnar Henderson, and I'm going to play Cody Bellinger off of the Dean. So we've got a few guys that we like for taters, but we're going to highlight Santander as well. That's another good one, and he's got history. So we've got some big numbers in the Lion's share tonight. We got a 5, a 6, a 7. I think that game's going to be a lot of taters. I think that the Oriole Cub game at Camden, we've got a chance for a lot of long balls.
I mean, that's just fantastic. I love it. And I'll tell you what, if you hit that 7 piece, I'm going to keel over. Right. And I hope a lot of these other guys hit them too.
Listen, just give me you give me either that 6 or that 7 with Paredes. And I had an 8 for you as well. Arenado was 8-1, and they got rained out because he destroys Waka Waka Waka. So I had to drop Arenado at the last minute. So hopefully we'll add him tomorrow against Waka when the Royals and the Cardinals get back together. Quickly before we leave the Lion's share, Yankees were minus 300 for the AL East on Father's Day. Now they're plus 120, Scotty. How about that? What a turn of events here in not even a month.
Well, you know what? Even when they were minus 3 bills, didn't you think that, seriously, that the Orioles were going to win it anyway? I've always felt that they were going to somehow find their way to first and win that division. So I'm not surprised at all the Yankees are where they are, to be honest with you. They do this every year now. They have this great start and then fold up shop.